57 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Philadelphia.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the
First
Indians,
pitch coming. Here it is.
the third baseman.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
In there, no balls and a strike. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
The 0-2 got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Jay Bruce. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 6th home run on the season for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the 1st inning. The bad news is he led off the 2nd inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 21 homers and 61 RBIs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-1 pitch on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2. Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering, and another foul ball. Here's another 0-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid, but he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Dickerson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopper to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in, number 73, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. So far this season, number 73 is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. In now is Yasiel Puig. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Kipnis at second with 2 down. Popped up. Hoskins is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Gene Segura standing in. He flied out leading off the ball game.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Segura.
Slow roller out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Zimmer is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Jose Ramirez.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. In there, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. A 1 pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Shot toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We're through 3 here by the lake. Here's Jay Bruce now as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is right there, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hoskins has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt.
The third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Come set with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drew Smiley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Smiley, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And he is in there. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, number 73.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 73. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. Ramirez right there on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Stepping up now, Roberto Perez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. This is a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Francisco Lindor becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Franmil Reyes is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this.
Now Reyes with a drive, well hit onto deep left field. And this will bang up against the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Wow, you'd think they learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 0-2 home. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Jay Bruce.
Ready for another shot now, Jay Bruce. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Yasiel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Popped him up. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Corey.
First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Grounded to short. Lindor scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reyes moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Puig is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Ramirez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Ready now, Colton Wong. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
The right
3 for 4.
fielder, number 32.
He's looking locked in.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Bruce retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit on the ground out to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Stepping in now, number 73, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's set. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Jose Pirela will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 67, Jose Pirela.
On a line to shortstop.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
0-1 count and the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Jose Pirela will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
At the plate, Carlos Santana, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hoskins is over to take a look at it.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Now the 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Mike Morin is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Morin.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning deal. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Puig, the runner at second with 1 away. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 6-2. Nick Goody comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jay Bruce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty B, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
The final line.